Hey guys! Today I'm going to be unboxing my Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age Limited Edition Steelbook and Collector's Edition Guide. I believe the original Final Fantasy XII game was released back in 2006 on the PlayStation 2, and the Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age is basically the remastered version of Final Fantasy XII, and it was released just earlier this month on July 11th, 2017. Before I get to opening the limited Steelbook edition and the collector's edition guide, I just wanted to show you again the standard edition of the Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age game, which has a pretty plain and simple cover, but it's nice nonetheless. Let's get to opening the Steelbook. I already took off the plastic cover, and on the plastic it actually says, there's a sticker that says the 30th Final Fantasy Anniversary. So it's been 30 years of Final Fantasy. This is the sleeve for the case. And there's the same cover art here underneath. It's pretty nice. It has a collage of all the characters, and this is the back of the Steelbook. And when you open it, this is what it looks like inside. There's the disc, and in here, what comes with the limited edition Steelbook is not just the special cover art and a different disc and everything, but you get a game add-on download. So it's basically a digital code so that you get the soundtrack to the game. I would have preferred a physical disc copy of this, but I'm fine with just getting a digital code. I've always loved the music to Final Fantasy games, so yeah. I'm gonna open the Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age Collector's Edition Guide now. At the back, there's a code, digital code for a free e-guide. And without the plastic, this is the cover, which is the same as the cover art for the standard edition of the game. This is the back, and inside we have the same cover art that's shown on the Steelbook cover. And this is what it's like inside. Some different things. I'm gonna go through and talk about what's in it, just to give you a little glimpse. So this is my entire Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age collection. The collector's edition guide, the standard edition, and the limited Steelbook edition. Originally I was only supposed to get the Steelbook, but my order got cancelled, so I just settled with the standard edition. And then I decided after all I wanted the Steelbook, and I already opened the standard edition, so I'm kind of just stuck with it. Yeah. That's the inside of the standard edition, and the Steelbook. That's how it looks in comparison. This is the comparison of the original PlayStation 2 game to the remastered version on the PS4. So you can see the different cover art for each one. Just wanted to talk about what's new in the Final Fantasy XII Remastered Edition. What are the changes compared to the original Final Fantasy XII on the PlayStation 2. So basically, we have a change to the battle system. there was an overhaul to the game balance. Before, all the classic Final Fantasy titles would have the classic random enemy encounter system, and in the original Final Fantasy XII, they decided to get rid of that and have you encounter enemies as you move through the field. And a lot of people were complaining about that and also found it more challenging, I guess, the different battle mechanics. So they decided to make it easier in this remastered version. But then you would have other people complain about how it takes the challenge away, so they decided to add a new trial mode. And the trial mode is basically as you go through I think 100 battles or something, it just gets more difficult and challenging. I'm not too sure what that's all about because I haven't tried it yet and I've only played it for a little bit. What else is new? There's also to make it easier for new players and people who played the original Final Fantasy XII that found it difficult, they added an auto-save mode so that every time you enter a new map or a new zone, it auto-saves if you have the auto-save feature turned on. I remember back then playing it, the original game, and I guess that was one of the hardest things about it, when I would have to travel halfway across the map and then end up dying when I encountered a boss or something, and then my last save was way back, and the movement, the traveling movement was really slow, so I guess that was one of my only complaints about the game. And for this remastered version, they changed it by adding a high speed mode, I guess, so that high speed feature, so you just have to hold down a button so that you travel faster. So it's kind of instead of walking, you're running. And I think last but not least, another important change is a new job system. Basically, they introduced 12 new classes that you can assign your characters to based on their Zodiac name or something like that. And I still have yet to check it out, but there's classes such as an archer and a mage, so I think that's pretty interesting, and I look forward to trying it out. I think Final Fantasy XII is a highly underrated Final Fantasy title, and I really recommend that you try it out if you are a long-time Final Fantasy fan, or you're looking to try out a new PS4 game and you're into RPGs. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy my video.